That's fairy. I'm gonna die. Oh, Jesus. Welcome back to another episode of Games Done Slow and Bad. We play games slowly and most often badly. Today, before getting too far in, we are going to do something a little different. We're going to go back to the light world and we're going to get something. But first I'm going to murder this guy. Die! In that grass. So I'm exceptionally tired. It is late. As such, my judgment is reasonably compromised. So I'm going to do dumb things pretty much throughout the entirety of this episode. And, I'm not going to make any excuses for it. Now we're here, we save and quit. Okay. Mountain Cave. So, in this game, there are a number of items that, the game doesn't necessarily tell you to go get until you absolutely positively need them. However, you can get them a lot earlier. See red boomerang. See ice rod. These are all really nice things. I would like to have them early in the game rather than late in the game, because having them early in the game means that my life isn't sadness and woe. Having them late in the game means that I wasted a lot of time and effort for no reason. Another example is the upgrades to your item carrying capacity. Not something that you're just going to stumble upon. Your first opportunity where you pretty much have to go there is the Ice Palace, which is a later Dark World dungeon. Not cool. Not cool, bro. So, we're going to do things in a weird, clunky order because I'm impatient and I like to have all the great things early. Well, this is a box, magical box here, that I can use the book on. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. Alright, magic talisman. These are great. There are 3 of them in the game. This is ether. Its magic controls the upper atmosphere and polar wind. What's your magic meter? This is a means of freezing enemies. It is obscenely good. It is staggeringly good. And now we have it a lot earlier than we necessarily should, or that we'll actually need it. So that's a huge win. So now we go back to the Dark World. We're going to head to the Palace of Darkness. The Palace of Darkness is the Dark World equivalent of Eastern Palace. And it is a not difficult dungeon. However, it has one of the most important items you're going to get in the Dark World at it. And that is the hammer. Now you might be saying, the hammer doesn't seem that important. What's so important about the hammer? Well, the hammer blocks access to a whole huge number of locations on the map. In order to progress through the Dark World in any meaningful way, you have to have the hammer. Okay, that's one, Jared. What else? In order to unlock some of the warp areas on the map, you need the hammer. In order to get to Thieves Town, for instance, very beneficial to have the hammer. So in a speedrun situation, the hammer's a big deal. In a, just fun run like what we're doing right now, where we're just sort of playing through the story, getting everything as we go, it's less important, but still important for plot progression. I think I have to go this way. Alright, we're going to be joined by one of the most annoying grifters in any game. Kiki the Monkey! I'm Kiki the Monkey, Kiki. I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10? Yeah, here's 10 rupees. Go away. Kiki, good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Wow, that's the opposite of what I wanted. Fun fact, with all these guys around, it's really easy to get those 10 rupees back. And it's important to make sure you have some rupees at this point because, hey, I can't get in here. The door's closed. What am I supposed to do? Kiki, if you give me 100 rupees, I'll open the entrance for you. Kiki. You can try to open it yourself, and you won't do it, or you can ask him to open it. Kiki, good choice. Then I get 100 of your rupees. Kiki. So, ba-boom, ba-boom. He walks over to the switch, which he clearly shut off, by the way, and opens the door for you. And we never hear from Kiki again, which is really 100% worth the freaking 100 coins. Alright. Welcome to a dungeon full of enemies who you can't kill until you get the hammer, which is a special item in this level. Frustrating to walk around this level so much and really not be able to do very much of anything. But it's okay. Being a reasonably experienced player, I sort of knew this going in, and am perfectly okay with just taking it slow. Alright, these guys are super annoying. So that red guy will actually shoot fireballs at you. You gotta put an arrow into him. So the best way to get an arrow in his face is to sort of meander around and attempt to drop one when he's not looking. Or drop one in his leg or in his head. Pretty much everything in this dungeon will electrocute you or hurt you in some way. Now we get the map though, so that's a positive. And only because I've done this dungeon 100,000 times do I know there's something in here. By the way, if a map is ever giving you bombs for free, chances are it wants you to use those bombs. Just saying. If you don't have those bombs, it's a little bit more of a pain because you're going to be down a key for this dungeon. Cannot remember what's over here. Can I push this one? No? Okay. That's fine. Alright, hey look, another enemy that I can't kill right now. That's great. Hey, look at that! A hole in the floor. Ah. A key, which I believe is down there. So I made a oopsie, and I need to do this first. Yep, key. Oh, horrible mistakes have been made. Go, 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 go. Ha ha! I avoided death. There we go. So, what is cool about this dungeon? Meh. The boss. Other than that, this is a dungeon that requires you to hop back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Fairly obscene amount, and I'm not a huge fan. Although if you think about it sequentially, having done Aghanim's Tower, and then Hera, Desert Palace, and the Eastern Palace, you really haven't experienced a bum one yet. So to come to this one and have to do a little bit of running around is not necessarily the end of the world. We did get the big key there, which is a nice to have. We're taking a boatload of damage. Alright, that's better. And the reason we're taking a boatload of damage is pretty much my ineptitude. If I were a speedrunner or someone just generally competent at playing this game, no way this would be happening. But I am more so just meandering around than usual tonight because, lordy, am I exhausted. I really shouldn't even be recording, but I have a little bit of the touch of the insomnia going on, and really just wanted to do something. I thought that made you jump. Doesn't that make you jump? There we go. That was weird. Did not make me jump. Got him. Got him! Alright, here's something annoying. So this bridge falls apart as you walk over it. You pretty much have no chance unless you dash. Because you get hung up on those stupid guys, and they'll just abuse you for a period of time. Alright, so let's look at the map now that we have a compass. You see it's only 2 floors. The top floor and the basement. And we've explored the vast majority of the floors. Alright, I'm going to try to not get stung by this guy. This is an excellent opportunity to restock on the rupees that you just gave up to get in here. But, you know, not mandatory by any stretch of the imagination. Also, the key. Good enough. Money is such a non-thing in this game that I'm not going to get lured into traps trying to get more of it. Okay, interesting piece about this is if you are paying attention, you would have saw that as you were crossing that bridge of hell, you could actually see the big chest sitting in a door or sitting on a ledge with a bombable door next to it. And the game is going to give you bombs. So the game is giving you a couple of little hints, but by no means spoon-feeding you the fact that you need to blow up a wall. If you get lost, it can not be great because you can be sitting there for a pretty substantial amount of time trying to figure out which wall to blow up or where you're supposed to be going. Hey, look at that, a key! There's so many keys. Ah, this dungeon. Boop. It's actually funny. I love this game. These videos end up always being a little bit shorter, though, because... Hammer! I know exactly where I'm going. By the way, it's a magic hammer. You can drive the wooden stakes into the ground now. You can use it to pound on other things as well. The hammer is significantly better than your Fisher-Price sword early on. So in a randomizer situation, you'll actually see speedrunners using the hammer to inflict damage. In some cases, when the run doesn't necessarily give them a sword early on, they could even use the hammer in lieu of a sword. The hitbox is significantly smaller, but a skilled runner can use it to inflict serious damage. So now that we have the hammer, we have the ability to inflict a little bit of pain on the enemies we face. And clip that giant spiky thing through that rock, which is one of my favorite things. Okay, all these guys up here. Okay. We're gonna jump down. Here we go. Got it! Oh, this is going so well. I just did a playthrough of Sonic that ended with me just absolutely cheating because I pretty much just get disillusioned with life. This is so much better because I'm so much more comfortable in this venue. When it comes to A Link to the Past, I could play every day, and I likely would play a lot, even if I wasn't recording it. This is one of those games that I have no problem dropping time into. There we go. Oh, that was annoying. I'm really not very good at these. I get impatient. I start just running around like an idiot. It gets bad pretty quick. Hey, it's a guy with an eye. Shoot it! Yeah. If you talk to Shabadu, Sahasa Saralo Salah, you'll be told some hints about this. Again, nobody's telling you that this is what you need to do, so, you know, best of freaking luck, because this game sometimes gets abusive like that. Alright, so these guys who look like they're laughing at you, stop laughing at me! You can kill them with the hammer. Actually, because they hurt my feelings. they're all going away. It's neat. It's neat. The hammer intentionally unlocks a whole bunch of other things. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? You're telling me it's in that one right by the entrance? I'm gonna be so angry. Kids, don't game when you're tired. Just go to bed. You could just go to bed. You know, you could just be sleeping. And it wouldn't inflict this much pain and rage on you. Yep. Yep. Oh, this game. Oh, this game. You're so silly, this game. It's so great that you're you and that you don't like to tell the player what to do. I appreciate that, like, so much. You're like the best. Some of this stuff literally just makes me violently angry. Like that makes me violently angry. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. 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 It's gonna make me shoot those guys again too. That's the worst. Yeah, I love this game though. Oh man, even this annoyance is just okay. So fun facts about the boss of this dungeon. I'm going to complete it a certain way, but then I'm going to sort of outline how, if you wanted to, you could beat it a different way. Because this game was big on sort of giving you options, as you saw with the bug net. I want to shoot! And then you're shot in the eye, but I'm going to do it again. So you can actually use the hammer from this level on the boss. But there's actually a way that I feel like is pretty easy. It involves all the god-awful amount of bombs that they actually drop at you. Oh, idiot. I'm sitting here hitting the button like, where's my hammer? Well, yeah, idiot, it's because you didn't have the hammer equipped. Okay. Is this one, I think? Maybe this one? There we go. Alright. So, option number 1, hit this guy with the hammer. Not a bad option. Option number 2, if you're completely inept and can't do the hammer. Or if you're inept and you run into his fireballs. But you have a bunch of fairies. Bombs will also work on his stupid mask. Hold it till it's about to go. Hold it till it's about to go. And then have some degree of concentration. And it will actually do a very significant amount of damage. God, I suck. Jesus. There we go. Alright, he's out. Let's see if I can use ether. Because I just got it. Oh, the lag. No, that did nothing. Alright, bows and arrows. Come on. Alright, I don't even care at this point because I have 3 fairies. I'm going to shoot him in the forehead with a bunch of arrows. Oh, my last fairy. I'm going to die. Oh, Jesus. Die already, Jesus. Alright, well, that was an adventure. So, yeah, you can use the bombs, you can use the hammer. I can't stress enough using the bow rather than your sword, because for the love of God, the sword is terrible. Hey, with that, we're going to get our first cutscene in the Dark World. This is a gem. Oh, but is it a gem? No! It's a maiden in a gem. Look, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. You're welcome, I guess. This world used to be the Golden Land, where the Triforce gave out golden showers. But because Ganon, the boss of Thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. Cool. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers, but the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier on Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? No. Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Bang! Alright. And with that, we have the locations of all the other maidens on Death Mountain, in the Mysterious Forest, in the Dark World equivalent of the village, in a swamp where the desert was, down in that dam area, and then Ice Palace, which you talked about earlier. So we are on our way. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everyone watching every video that you do. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I could do better if you hated it. And hey, as always, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And have a good night.